Hi guys, so today we're sharing some of our favourite healthy snacks. These are all gluten-free, dairy-free, and if you followed our channel for a while, they are of course paleo. So before we get started, we have a couple of little points to make about what a healthy snack is to us and what we look for and what we avoid.
So we just wanted to put it out there that if you find yourself grazing or snacking often throughout the day, that you should really start to take a look at what you're eating in your meals and even maybe increasing the size of your meals. So you should be able to make it from one meal to the next without feeling faint or moody or hangry.
Also, we wanted to mention that you will notice that all of our snack ideas are quite simple. Now, we know that some of you may be a little disappointed to see that, but we really believe that a good snack is something that's natural and that it's not the food's job to give us entertainment. So we're not, to be honest, very interested in trying to reinvent new food groups.
So we're not getting overly creative here, we're keeping it pretty simple. And we find that if you start combining a lot of sugars and fats, it creates this combination that we're kind of geared to seek out because sugar and fat is obviously calorie dense.
It's like it's the bounty if you're like out in the world and you're trying to survive. That's what will put some fat on you.
They really make your brain light up. So these things are also very rare in nature to find. So in nature we couldn't just be slathering honey over fruits and combining that with fats, and it's these unnatural combinations that we dream up, and we have everything available to us so we can make it happen.
It's not necessarily a healthy snack or something that's natural for your body to consume on a regular basis. We do like our treats, but it's just not something we view as an everyday thing. So you're not really going to see also a lot of branded, packaged paleo bars and products in this video. We do like to try different branded products now and again.
It can be good when you're on the go and you just don't have anything on you and you just want a snack.
But that's not our mainstay or everyday. It also, in my opinion or in our opinion, creates a lot of unnecessary waste with all those plastic wrappers and little things with spoons, and not interested in that.
So what we look for in a good snack is number one, that it's going to be a whole food. So we're eliminating all types of processed or refined snacks, so biscuits and muesli bars and
cakes.
Yeah, all the regular kind of snack foods that you can find in your grocery store, to be honest. So then the next thing that we're looking for in a snack, well, we particularly focus on getting in lots of protein and healthy fat. So these are very satiating. And then there's also nothing wrong with including a piece of fruit, especially if you've just done some exercise or you've had a workout. And we
kind of choose our snacks based on our activity level, really.
Yeah.
Because for example, I might not have a mid-morning snack of a banana because I feel like I focus better on a fattier snack or something with some protein. But if I've just had a workout or I've been very physically active, I'll go for something more like a sliced apple or banana.
Should also put it out there that we're not afraid of fruit when we say that. So if you do want to just have a piece of fruit for fun as a snack, that's okay too. We're not being overly...
But it just really depends. You'll get a feel for what works for you.
Yeah.
So let's get into the snacks. So our first one is activated nuts or nut butters.
So activated nuts are great because they remove a big portion of the phytates in nuts. So phytates are an anti-nutrient that grab onto things like calcium, magnesium, and a whole lot of other minerals, and it binds them and stops you from absorbing them. So to reduce that effect, you can activate them. So you soak your nuts overnight, and then when they're done soaking the next day, you can pop them onto a tray. And if you've got a dehydrator, that works the best, but you can do it in your oven on a very low heat setting, probably as low as your oven can go, and that can take up to 10 to 12 hours.
You can also buy activated nuts pre-made, but they're a little bit expensive, so it's worthwhile to learn how to get some batches going yourself.
And the other thing about nut butter is usually the nuts in nut butter are not going to be activated, so do keep that in mind, and definitely don't go overboard with the nut butter.
But it is a very simple little snack to just go to the cupboard and have a spoon of nut butter. That often
but you have to stop at one, that's the rule. I'd also put it out there, if you do have trouble with over snacking on nuts, you can make sure that you're not salting them. I do enjoy salted nuts, but if you find that that's becoming a problem for you, sometimes the salt can make them very moreish. So our second option is koyo and berries. So we've probably shown Koyo on here before. It's a coconut yogurt that you can buy in we have it in like our regular shops, but you might find it in a health food store depending on where you live.
Or like trendy cafes often stock it as well.
Yeah. And then we just like to put in some berries and mix that through. So berries are a great option because they're lower in sugar. And also try and make sure that you're buying organic berries. I know that this isn't possible for everyone, but berries are one of those foods that's very highly sprayed.
And you probably have a better chance of buying organic berries frozen rather than fresh. I know that's how I have to buy them. And they're very high in antioxidants and low in sugar. So they're a good option to make your Koyo taste a bit more interesting.
Yeah, and you can also add in some nuts to that as well if you want a bit more fat.
Also, I find a lot of people consider or expect that coconut yogurt is high in sugar, but if you buy just a plain coconut yogurt, it's actually quite fatty.
So the third one is one that I enjoy. It's an apple with some cinnamon sprinkled over the top. So this is super simple, but it tastes so good. It kind of reminds me of like apple pie, but cinnamon is really great to put with your fruit because even just half a teaspoon of cinnamon has been shown to curb blood sugar levels. So I usually go with a whole teaspoon of cinnamon and I put it on virtually everything these days. But yeah, it tastes really great.
We're going to move into a few savoury snacks for those that like savoury foods. I know that's me. So the first one I want to talk about is marinating your own olives. So you can buy marinated olives at the shops, but I never really trust the oils. You see, they could be using cheap oils like sunflower oil, canola oil.
But even when they're using olive oil, you don't know how long it's been sitting there.
So what I really like to do is buy a punnet of good quality olives and marinate them myself at home with some sprigs of herbs like rosemary, some garlic bulbs, and I soak that in olive oil. So I can buy a good quality extra virgin or organic olive oil. And these are a really moreish snack, especially if you like olives or like really salty foods. But marinating them really enhances the flavour and makes them a lot more tasty than just a plain olive and vinegar.
So we told you that these would be super simple, and our next snack is a hard-boiled egg. So boiled eggs are great because they're high in protein and they're high in good fats. So they often talk about eggs as being like the perfect food because it's got everything that you need to essentially grow a little chicken. They're also very portable, easy to take on the go.
They're nice with a sprinkle of salt over the top.
Yeah.
Another great portable snack is just something really simple, a can of tuna, or if you like sardines or even salmon. It's really up to you, but you could take this on the go. You can sprinkle it with a little bit of sesame seeds or something to keep it a bit more interesting, but this will keep you full with a lot of protein in there and also healthy fats.
And for our final snack, we have half an avocado. So this is another really simple one that you can just sprinkle with a bit of salt or even a little bit of lemon if you like lemon, and that will preserve it as well. This just makes a really handy snack. Avocados obviously kind of come in their own little casing. They're easy to take around with you.
And I just scoop it out like a little bowl.
Yeah.
See, I feel like people don't do that. They think that you got to slice the avocado and put it on toast or something. I just eat it straight out of its packet. Okay guys, so those were our healthy snacks. We hope you really enjoyed the video and got some ideas. If you have any of your own snacks that are your favourites, we want to know them in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up. It really helps our channel, and if you're not already subscribed and you want to see more videos like this one, hit the subscribe button. And I think other than that, we will see you in our next video.
Bye guys. Bye. It's quite a simple piece, but it kind of accents whatever you're wearing without drawing too much attention.
Yeah, and while we're talking about gold jewellery, I've also been loving my watch, which I've had for more than just this month, but I've loved this for layering or adding to gold jewellery. So